Okay, perfect. So we're going to start with our centering. So we'll come down to our backs and just getting into a comfortable position. And getting out any wiggles you need to. Making any adjustments to get fully comfortable. Okay, we're going to take a nice, slow, long, deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Another nice, slow, long, deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Good. We're going to have one more of those breaths. Nice, big, long, deep inhale in. And exhale back through the mouth. Just allowing everything to melt into your mat. Allowing everything to become heavy. Our ankles are soft. Our hips melt. Our shoulders open. And allowing a softness to come over our face. Maintaining a relaxed but focused attention. So staying with our inhales and our exhales. And should you find your mind wandering, bring it back to your breath, back to your inhales and your exhales. Stay here for a few more breaths. The soles of our feet together, coming into our reclined cobbler, bringing one hand to our tummy and the other to the heart center. We're going to take a few slow, long inhales and exhales here, but bringing that breath all the way down into the pelvis and the hips. And when you exhale, exhaling out the full breath so there's nothing left. So nice, slow, long inhale in, bring it all the way down to the pelvis. Exhale it all out. Nice, long inhale in. Again, bringing it all the way down into the pelvis, into the hip bones, until you can't take in any more breath. And then exhale it all out, every last breath. One more time, taking that full breath in. And exhale the full breath out. Allowing your breath to turn back to its regular pace. Reach our arms over our head, allowing them to connect down to the ground. And this time, as you take your inhales and exhales, think about filling up your shoulders, your chest, and your heart center, all the way into your rib cage. We'll bring a gentle pulse to the knees, the wings of a butterfly. I'm going to stillness, we'll stretch our arms out into T position, palms facing down, knees come together. We'll bring our shins parallel to the ceiling, pushing through the heels, knees nice and tight together. Let's drop those legs over to the left side of the mat and pointing our face to our right fingertips. Just allowing your body to release. So tuning in with your body, seeing anything, if anything is holding on, just letting everything to become heavy. Few more breaths here. Knees stay tight together. Let's inhale those legs to center. Exhale, release over to the right side and point our face towards our left fingers. And again, allowing the body to release or melt. Few more breaths. Let's inhale to center. Exhale, point the legs straight up to the ceiling. So pointing through the toes, hands are going to come underneath our bottom. And in 3 stages, we're going to slowly lower our legs to a hover above the mat, reaching through the toes. So 1, lower a little bit. 2, lower some more. And 3, lower to a hover. Keep allowing your pranayama to flow or your breath to flow. Still reaching through the toes, keeping the body nice and long. Knees come in towards the chest. Feet come back up to the ceiling. This time we're going to push through the heels. Lower 1. Lower 2. Lower 3. Keep breathing. Big breath in. Exhale your feet to the mat. Knees are pointed up to the sky. We'll release our hands. Right ankle comes below the left knee. We'll come into our reclined pigeon, squaring our hips off with the ceiling and pushing through the left heel. If you want a little more lengthening, you can push your right knee away from the body. Let's bring that right knee towards the body and away. So nice and slow, just moving that knee back and forth. Two more times. Coming to stillness. The right knee is going to cross the left. Right hand reaches for the left toe. Left hand reaches for the right as we come into our whale tail. Bringing the breath into those spaces you feel lengthening. And release both feet back down to the floor. Left ankle below the right knee, coming back into our reclined pigeon. Hips squared off with the ceiling. Push through the right heel. And we're going to push that left knee away from the torso. Bring the left knee towards the torso and then away. Good. Keep bringing that knee back and forth. Into stillness. We're going to cross that left knee across the right. Left hand reaches for the right foot, right hand to the left foot. Bringing the breath into those spaces you feel lengthening. And release both feet down to the floor. We're going to take our blocks and our pillow. If you do not have blocks, you're going to take your blanket and put it underneath your shoulders. So the top block is mid-height. The bottom block is the lower height. So the top block's for the head, the lower block is for between the shoulders. If you have a blanket, you're going to put that blanket underneath your shoulders as well. Okay. And then if you have a pillow, you can put it on top of your blocks. If you have the blanket, you don't need it. If you have that pillow, just make sure you're lining up the small of your back to that pillow or bolster. Good. Now we're all going to open up our shoulders, palms facing up to the sky. Our knees are bent, feet are rooted onto the mat. And bringing your breath into your shoulders. Keeping your awareness on your inhales and your exhales. Allow our legs to become long, allowing our feet to roll out to the side. We're going to pull that breath back down into the hips and the pelvis. Visualize that breath coming down into the hips, into the pelvis, and then as you exhale, allowing it to all flow back out. Keeping our awareness on our breath. Our mind wanders, bring it back to those inhales and exhales. We're going to cross our legs into easy pose. Using our hands, we're going to push ourselves up into seated. Our left hand's going to connect down with the ground. We'll inhale the right fingertips up. Exhale, hinge over the left side, really lengthening through that right side. Bringing your breath into that right side rib. Inhale, right fingertips up. Exhale, the right hand down to the ground. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, hinging over the right side, really reaching through that left arm, getting nice and long through that left side rib and bringing your breath into that space. Inhale, left fingertips up. Exhale, release left hand. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping our hands connected. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, bend into the elbows, sending your parent hands down your back. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, reach the arms out to the side, back down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, heart center. Keeping the hands connected. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, put a bend into the elbows. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale, reach the hands down, back to the mat. We're going to move our bolster, pillows, blankets to the side. We will use them again a little bit, so don't put them too far. We're going to come down to our tummies. So we're going to start with a pose we've done before. We're going to allow the tops of our feet to come down to the mat, reaching our arms out into T position. Putting a bend into the right knee, we'll come down to the left side of our face and step the right foot over the left side. Few more breaths here. Big breath in. Exhale back to center. Good. Bend into the left knee. We're going to come down to the right side of the face and step the left leg over the right side. More breaths. Big breath in. Exhale back to center. Good. So we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to put a bend into the left knee so that our calf is parallel to the mat. Good. We're going to take our right arm and we're going to slide it underneath the left arm. Oh, I read your balance in the way. Excuse me. Thank you. So that right arm's reached underneath the left. We're going to take our left hand on top of the right wrist, and we're just going to open our chest, so pushing our back towards the right side of the mat. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, release the right arm out into T position. Now the left hand's going to come underneath the right side. Good. And then we're going to take the right hand onto the left wrist and just lift our chest slightly. It may actually give your back a little bit of a crack. So just so you're not surprised. Big breath in. Exhale, release the left arm back out to the side. We're going to return the left leg to being long down the mat. Right knee has a bend, keeping that right calf parallel to the mat. Good. Right arm is going to come underneath the left arm, left hand on top of the right wrist. And we're just going to try and open up that chest. Couple more breaths. We're going to reach the right arm back over to the right side. This time we'll bring the left arm underneath the right armpit, right hand onto the left wrist. And again, pushing that back towards the left side of the mat. Hands come underneath our shoulders. We're going to bring that right leg straight down the mat. Let's bring those elbows nice and tight into the chest as we inhale up to our cobra. Exhale, baby cobra, engaging the biceps. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, baby cobra. So your biceps are still holding up your torso. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, baby cobra. We're going to do 2 more times. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, baby cobra. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, baby cobra. Good. Knees come to the width of the mat. Let's push back into a passive child's pose. So just allowing everything to melt into the mat. Bring your breath down into your tailbone, your sacrum, your hips. Few more breaths here. Good. Let's push up into our tabletop. So bring those knees underneath the hips. Shoulder stack over top of wrists. Good. Let's curl the toes under to give them a little bit of a stretch. Pull that belly button right into the spine. We're going to keep the belly button there as we inhale to our cow, nice and slow. Exhale, cat. Keep that belly button pulled in. We're engaging the core. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keeping that belly button tight in. I know it's hard. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more flow through. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Coming back to our tabletop. Inhale, right fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, bringing that right arm between the left arm and the left leg and reaching the left fingertips up to the top of the mat. Good. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Big breath in. Exhale the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, right fingertips up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left fingers up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching the right fingers up to the top of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Big breath in. Exhale the right hand under the right shoulder, left fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, release that left hand to the mat. We're going to keep those toes curled under. We're going to sit our bottom on top of our heels. Good. Right hand comes over the right shoulder. Left hand's going to encourage that elbow back. Just like we're giving ourselves a pat on the back. Take a few slow, long, steady inhales and exhales here. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Let's roll those shoulders front to back, back to front. Good. And left hand over the left shoulder. Right hand's going to encourage that elbow back. Again, just giving ourselves a pat on the back. And a few steady inhales and exhales here. Good. And release. Roll those shoulders front to back, back to front. Good. Coming to stillness. Drop that chin down to the chest, rolling the left ear over to the left shoulder. And then nice and slow, drop that chin down, bringing the right ear to right shoulder. Good. We're going to come back again, nice and slow, over to the left. And over to the right. Drop the chin down to center. We're going to fully come up into kneeling. Left hand connects with the left heel. Let's bring that right arm up and back. Inhale to center, exhaling right hand to right heel, left arm up and back. Inhale up to center, exhale it out. Here we can either have our hands supporting our lower back and we can push our chest up to the sky, or you can come into your full camel pose. So bringing those hands down to the heels and pushing the chest skyward. Couple more breaths. Inhale up to center. Exhale, coming back down to our tabletop. Let's give those toes a wiggle. You can give your ankles a roll out as well. Good, very nice. Big breath in. Exhale to down dog. Good. Let's take that dog for a walk. Shoulders nice and wide away from the ears. Good. Coming to stillness. Right leg, three-legged dog. You can stay here, or you can come all the way over into your flip dog, taking that right leg over the left side. Right leg, three-legged dog. And we're going to step or wiggle that right foot forward as we inhale up to our warrior two. Exhale the breath out. Good. Right forearm above the right knee. Our left arm's reaching over the left ear. Beautiful. We're going to bring that left hand to the right as we rotate the body. You might have to bring that left back foot up a little bit as we bring the left elbow over the right knee. So just make any adjustments with your feet if you need to. Releasing the left elbow, the left hand comes down to the mat. Right fingers up to the sky. You can turn onto the pad of the left foot. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Let's release that left knee down. You can release the left toes. Wiggle those right toes forward so the right knee stacks over top of the right ankle. And you can stay here. If you want to go further, you can come down to your forearms. You can also use a block underneath your arms too. It's whatever you're more comfortable with. Listen to your body. Bringing your breath into those spaces that are lengthening. Few more breaths. Good. Let's curl those left toes under. Hands come down to the mat. Push back into our down dog. And let's take that dog for another walk. Coming to stillness. Left leg, three-legged dog. And you can stay here or flip doggers. Feel free to take that left leg over the right side. Cool. Big breath in. Exhale, coming back to that left leg, three-legged dog. And we'll step or wiggle that foot forward as we inhale up to our warrior two. Exhaling that breath out. Left forearm above the left knee, right arm over the right ear. Right, bringing that right hand to the left. Again, if you need to shift that right foot forward a little bit to bring the right elbow over the left knee. It's always interesting trying to talk as I'm squeezing and twisting here. Big breath in. Exhale, release that right hand down to the mat. Left fingers up to the sky. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. We're going to come over to the pad of the right foot, releasing that right knee down, releasing the top of the right foot, and coming down to our forearms if we want. So again, you can shift that left foot forward, just making sure the knee is stacked over top of the ankle. You can stay on your arms, on top of a block, or straight down to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale, coming to our hands, lifting our torso up. We're going to curl those right toes under, lifting the right leg off the mat. The left leg is going to join the right into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale down. Good. Looking between our thumbs, we're going to hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Good. We're going to bring our feet pretty much to the width of the mat. We're going to be coming down into our squat. I'm going to turn to face the screen just so you can see a little better what I'm doing. So our feet are nice and wide, nice and slow. We're going to drop that bottom down, bringing the elbows in between the knees. And we're just going to slowly rock from side to side. You can move your feet around a little bit if you like to. You can go front to back or side to side, just listening to what your body needs. Good stuff. Just taking notice as we're in this pose, if you feel more prone to leaning into the left side or the right side. Sometimes that's where we need a little more work. So the left side of our body is feminine, the right side of our body is masculine. Sometimes that ties in with emotions or wellness. Right. We'll come back to stillness. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. So the next pose we're going to go into, we're going to lift our bum slightly up towards the sky. So we're going to come up, lift, and then nice and slow lower. Your legs are going to love this one, I promise. Good. Lift up. Exhale out. Up. Exhale down. And up. Exhale down. Up. And down. We'll do 2 more. 1. Exhale down. And 2. Good. Nice and strong. Come up to standing into mountain. Feet come feet come hip width apart. I've been tongue-tied all day today. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Allowing our hands to connect down to the mat. So if we need to put a little more bend in our knees, we can. Allowing that head to be heavy, lengthening out the spine. We're going to step or hop back to our down dog and flow all the way through to our up dog or cobra. Exhale it out. Big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Looking between those thumbs, let's hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, heart center. Good. We're going to do 2 more sun salutations. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back, down dog. Flow all the way through to your up dog or cobra. Stay here for a couple breaths. Another big breath in. Exhale down. Looking between our thumbs, let's hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Big breath in, lifting our arms up to the sky. Big exhale out. 1 more flow through. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Step or hop back to our down dog and flow all the way through to our up dog or cobra. Exhale it out. Another big breath in. Exhale, down dog. Good. Looking between our thumbs, let's hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Big inhale up to the sky. Exhale the breath out. Good. So we're going to inhale our arms back up to the sky, but when you fold, I really want you to fold and release that breath out. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Just kind of let your arms hang, and you can swing your arms from front to back. Couple more times. Good. We're going to keep swinging our arms as we start at the tailbone and slowly rolling ourselves up to standing. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Hop back to plank. Hold it here for a couple breaths. Good. We're going to rotate out to the outside of the right foot, inside of the left, coming into our side plank. Beautiful transition. Nice job. Big breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. We're going to roll into our left side, right fingers up to the sky. Right hand comes down. Let's push our bottoms up to the sky, coming back to our down dog. Let's take our dog for a little pedal. Good. Let's flow through to our up dog or cobra. Exhale down. Stay here for a couple breaths. Take the dog for a walk. Good. Looking between our thumbs, let's hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. We're going to step down into kneeling. Good. So if we have 2 sets of blocks, I want you to go lengthways on the mat. And I want you to put your pillow on top. So we're going to come down into that supported child's pose. So when we come down, hands can come under or above or beside. If you have pillows and a blanket, I'd like you to put the blanket down first so it's a little bit raised, and then the pillow on top of that, and bring your torso over the pillow. We're going to start by coming down to the right side of our face. We're going to release our toes and just allow ourselves to fully melt into our pillows, bolsters, blankets, and tuning in with our breath. Noticing the inhales and the exhales. And now that our breath is starting to slow, let's take a nice big inhale in and exhale, turning our face in the other direction. Allowing our bodies to melt a little bit further. Take a few slow, long, relaxed inhales and exhales here, just at your own pace. And then we'll come back into kneeling, so our bottom just onto our heels or our feet. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Take a nice inhale in and just fill that heart center space up. Exhale it out. Breath in, keeping that focus on the heart center. Exhale it out. One more time. Big breath into that heart center. Exhale it out. Good. We're going to come over to get ready for Shavasana. I would like you to use your pillows today for underneath your knees, just so that your legs are supported. If you need to get a blanket or an eye pillow or anything, now's the time to do it as well. Blocks can go to the side. Just sticking those pillows, bolsters, blankets, whichever, just to support the knees, allowing the rest of the body to come down. Getting out any wiggles or adjustments we need to get fully comfortable. And I would like you to feel nice and cozy here. Spine is long on the mat. Just allowing everything to soften as we come into our stillness pose.
Staying in stillness, bringing your awareness back to your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest, the rhythm of your inhales and your exhales. Bring gentle movements to your fingers and your wrists. And bringing gentle movements to your toes and your ankles. Nice slow, long inhale in, and at the top of the inhale, gently tensing the body. As you exhale, releasing the breath and releasing the tension. Keeping that breath again. Nice, slow, long, gentle inhale in. Gently tensing the body. And so really exhale, release everything. Taking another nice, slow, long inhale in. And as we exhale, we'll come over to our right side. And as we come over to our right side, we'll bring our awareness to our heart center. So thinking about the first thing that we think of when we think about joy, something that makes us happy. It instantly puts a smile to our face. And allow that joy to grow in your heart center, allowing it to expand, allowing it to reach down to your toes, all the way into your fingertips, allowing that joy to reach up to the crown of your head. And the joy crosses your lips, bringing a smile to your face, and genuinely put that smile there. Allowing that feeling of joy to expand and to radiate. Imagining that joy as a protective cocoon around our bodies. Let's take a nice, slow, long, joyful inhale in. Exhale it out. Take a couple more breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll push ourselves up into seated. And we'll bring our hands to heart center, giving ourselves their shar, giving ourselves thanks for making time for ourselves and our practice today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.